This is in the city of Bend. This is our city.
Harassment.
No, isn't it public works or something?
It's city harassment.
No, a city of harassment, I know. But they're not just patrolling the streets of Bend and making sure that they're all clean of anything that looks like garbage. Ha, that's garbage right there. Public works. Garbage. But we need binoculars to make sure that that garbage down there is not with its personal property right here, so that they can take it and put it right over there. And then zoom they go. This is the only street they focus on. And they feel that they have to fucking look at it with binoculars. For what purpose? What purpose, I wonder? Anybody have a guess on what the purpose is?
The homeless.
What's the binoculars for?
They're focusing on harassing the homeless.
Oh, so YouTube wants to know, what do you need the binoculars for? Anybody have a guess? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think will protect your ID? What do you think?
I think that they're harassing the homeless.
You think they are? How many times have they thrown away your belongings? Or threatened you? And how do they know your personal name? This is Public Works is supposed to pick up trash and clean the streets, which are obviously so fucking clean that they leave all of this shit on the ground that's so obviously ready to be disposed of. You guys forgot to pick up this shit. You forgot to pick up this stuff. Well, there's the license plate. And I'm pretty sure the identification of the two in the car, there's no badge on these fuckers. And that is a city vehicle. Yeah. I want to know what they're watching. What do you think they're watching? I don't see any garbage down there. You guys see garbage down there anywhere? Huh? Where's the garbage? Where's the garbage at? Huh? This is the city of Bend, Oregon, and their patrol of 2nd Street. And 2nd Street alone, maybe a little bit of Emerson. But this is the street most noted and most notably harassed by the individuals driving this vehicle. And yet the cleanliness stops and allows this shit to continue right here and pays no mind and no focus to this trespassing bullshit. But you can sit right there and ignore whoever the heck is there with their dog freezing under a tarp. We know it is, but we're protecting the identity that these people don't give a fuck one about. Yeah. Identification, please. It says no camping right here. You've been there longer than 5 minutes, that's camping. Do we need to call the police because they're camping? We should call the police since it's camping is a violation. Real fun.
In our civil rights, it says we have the right to keep ourselves warm, to provide, roof over our head, wherever in city property.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
Ours, it belongs to us.
I'd like a cigarette too, please.
Here.
I'd like a cigarette too. Thank you.
They're legalized lawbreakers.
Legalized law breaking? How does that work?
They make laws to break laws against our civil rights.
Yeah, there's somebody home right there. Right there. Right there, private property. I've been asked to leave that spot, but that girl sits right there. Huh, I wonder what that's about. Why is garbage just sitting around and not picked up by city employees who throw everything else in the trash? I really want to know why that goes consistently and constantly right there under everybody's nose and balcony and doesn't garner the same attention that, my God, oh my, such lawbreakers. Yeah, the binoculars must really help them determine if somebody's in there or not, because I don't think they want to throw the person into the dump. You think? It's all about body count. That's right. Body count. They want to make sure with binoculars who's there and who's not. Protecting the innocent, of course. We're talking the city, and we're talking about throwing personal property away, sanctioned by the city council and not by the citizens of the town. And certainly the focus of this one stretch of street, which is so clean, doesn't garner the attention on such a level of perfection that they would skip all the littering and trash and just write tickets for trash and excessive littering. But that would require police to write the tickets, right? Excessive littering, that's something that involves the cops. So I guess we should let the non-emergency police know that there's excessive littering going on. Excessive littering. Excessive littering. I see no tickets being written for excessive littering at all. I don't. Their very existence in weather, temperatures, hovering at the freezing mark is a focus we all have to put such attention to that it takes us from our other duties of cleaning up litter left behind from this street, among others, that binoculars have to be used to identify who dropped the toilet paper, who dropped the cigarette butts, who's under the tarp, and who's responsible for trying to keep himself warm and dry with these fuckers on constant patrol, violating the rights of every individual to freely assemble, not necessarily camp, because camping would include something recreational that would include a fire, maybe hot dogs and marshmallows, but this is not camping. This is no room in the shelter. This is a zero barrier option to a multitude of barriers with no options. And at this point, they're camping in their vehicle longer than a parked car would. Yeah. Walkie-talkies in the computer. And don't go anywhere, boys. You stand there and guard your shit. You can drop your poles if you want to, and then you really aren't camping. But the wise man says, hang out, put your tent away during the day. Huh, yeah, I like the way they walked away, huh? You gotta stay right where you're at. This is what you call policing the police. 10 minutes they've been here so far, and I came here after they were already parked. I love the fact that I can put this on YouTube. I love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for continuing your harassment.
This is a city of harassment going on, and
It's a lawsuit.
we're making sure it's filmed and documented the same as everything else. Where's our cease and desist paperwork? That's a very good document, by the way. You know what cease and desist means? Stop and fucking knock it off. Legally. That's, you're forgiven and sin no more. Oh no, it's actually, you were wrong, you were guilty, and you're not going to do it again. That's cease and desist. And that's not a hard one to actually file by yourself with fucking goddamn courts. City of Bend, Oregon, sanctioning the full destruction of temporary domiciles necessary to combat the weather when no other options exist. Underlay, guys, you were in the wrong zone with your wrong place to park. You're not writing tickets, you're fucking taking up our taxpayer dollars sitting there doing jack shit. We are 14 minutes into this. Anybody have any sugar for that gas tank there? Next time it stops, make sure you have at least a half a fucking pound. While they're tossing everybody else's shit out, you can make sure that they're disabled and have to call for some help, like a tow truck. Let it record. There you go, guys. You're recording. How long is it gonna go on, huh? How long? How long? Just zoom in so we get the whole fucking everything there. Anybody got any firecrackers left over from 4th of July? Be throwing some of those fuckers underneath them. That's loitering. They're loitering. They're loitering and harassing. Don't leave your shit behind, guys. Don't walk away from anything. Hey, don't walk away from it. Stay here and stand your ground. They didn't bring their trailer with them. I think that's what their problem is. They don't want to get the back of their truck dirty or their hands dirty. It's so cold outside. They don't want to touch nothing. They're going to wait until you try to walk away to do anything. So don't go anywhere. Yeah. I would drop the pole tents and just sit there. It's not camping if you're not sleeping. It's not camping without a campfire and marshmallows. It's not camping unless you're over 24 hours in one spot. Technically speaking, it's not camping. I mean, you guys didn't sleep there last night, did you? But if you did, it's still not 24 hours. It's certainly before 8 o'clock. Up there on that no parking and no camping sign, that it's okay to park here up until 8 o'clock. Parked with yourself. Not a car, I guess, but still. Parking and camping are two different things that these guys don't understand. Don't walk away from it and let them take it, guys. You stand right there. They have to clock out sooner or later. They have to take that truck back to the shop and gas it up and wipe it down. I mean, that stuff's just keeping your stuff dry, right? Pretty much. You're just keeping your stuff dry, right? That's it. You're just keeping your stuff dry. Understand? They're not camping. I'm sure they're fine as long as they're warm and dry, right? Warm and dry is the key word right here, right? It's freezing. You can't get into the shelter yet. That's a parked running car. You guys are adding to the greenhouse effect by having your car run, wasting taxpayer gas money. Anybody want to steal a car and has a good time? Haha. Joke, joke. Greg, you should sit down and stay dry in there. It's not illegal to stay dry. Know what I mean? Hell, they should put the dog in there and make it a humane reason to not fuck with anybody. Oh, you're nice. Ah, that was awesome. Thanks for being so helpful with the film crew today, guys.
Hey, I'll be back. Okay, I gotta try to get something.
Hey, I have money in my pocket.
How much do you have?
Hold on.